going to read to you an excerpt from the Jewish War Veterans 11 o'clock ceremony. It's so poignant today. This hour has assumed for us a special significance. At this time, we pause to honor the heroic dead of all wars who died that our country might live, and to dedicate ourselves anew, in peace as in war, to the safeguarding of the American principles of liberty, justice, and democracy, so that these honored dead shall not have died in vain. Let us in this hour be mindful of our duty to the wounded, the stricken, and the bereaved, that they shall not lack the necessary sustenance that this great nation can give. Let us also in this hour recall in tender memory those comrades who, having returned to their usual pursuits, have since gone from our midst to the peace that is eternal. And I'd like to close with the following. And the work of the righteous shall be peace, and the effect of righteousness, quietness, and confidence forever. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. And the glory of the Lord shall be revered for all mankind to see. And let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Chaplain.
At this time, we're going to present Lieutenant George Corbin for the next part of this ceremony.
Good morning. Good afternoon, I should say. No, we're still in the morning. Thank you very much. It's my proud honor to be up here before you today. And I want to congratulate all the veterans that are here today to continue telling your story. And you have to. You have to pass it down to generation to generation so no one will ever forget. This is not a memorial, as Chief Coleman, as I'm a little nervous, as Judge Coleman stated, it's not a memorial service, it's actually a celebration, I should say, a Veterans Day for those who are with us. Thank you. I'm a Vietnam-era war veteran, I should say. Went in the Air Force at the time, back in that era of Vietnam. I just want to thank everyone for showing up. Thank you, Lou, for this pleasure of coming before you today. I'm George Corbin, born and raised Asbury Park, working on my 22 and a half years serving the city of Asbury Park. It's been my pleasure. I think the Asbury Park Police and all Asbury Park Police members, please stand. I just want to say it's one of the best police departments in the state of New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm proud to serve with them. It's an honor to stand before you to memorialize two of our fallen officers. We've had two officers killed in the line of duty since our history, which is, what, read that, Mayor? 1874. We've had two officers, unfortunately, killed in the line of duty. And I'm going to read you their bios and attempt to introduce you to those officers who are along with us. One of them, Sergeant Joseph Monteparo. He is end of his watch was Saturday, April 24th, 1971. He was stabbed to death in the line of duty. He was stabbed while attempting to talk a deranged individual into dropping a knife, to the point where he actually approached the individual, put himself in harm's way, and was stabbed several times, and he expired on scene. Other officers on scene returned fire, and he killed the suspect. So that, unfortunately, was the end of that, era. That was April 24th, 1971. The other officer was killed in the line of duty. Remember, we've been around since 1874. Was Patrolman Charles Franklin Lippincott. The end of his watch was a Sunday, December the 10th, 1911. His short bio, he was 36 years of age. He was 11 years on the job when he was shot and killed as he responded to a domestic dispute. The patrolman responded to a home on Prospect Avenue in the city of Asbury Park. After midnight, in response to a complaint from a woman. When he arrived, the woman's husband fled from the house. Patrolman Lippincott gave chase. The suspect turned around, fired one shot from a revolver, striking and killing Patrolman Lippincott. This was Sunday, December 10th, 1911. There's over 900 sworn law enforcement officers now serving in the United States, which is the highest figure ever. 12% of those are female. There was an estimated in 2008 4.9 million violent crimes committed in the United States, as well as an estimated 16.3 million property crimes in the United States. Crime fighting has taken its toll. Since the first recorded police death in 1792, there have been more than 18,600 law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. Currently, there are 18,661 names engraved on the walls of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. I was there this summer, and any of you in the Washington, D.C. area, stop by, and you'll see the two gentlemen whose name I just called out engraved on the wall. Today is a great honor that we are honoring those fallen officers with, on the 5th Avenue of Memorial Park area, you're going to see 2 trees planted in their honor to include plaques with their names on it, right there at Veterans Memorial Park. So that every year, we'll be able to give credence, say a few words in their honor, so that we, those who are currently serving, will never forget those gentlemen who sacrificed, as well as the citizens and the veterans, knowing that at home we're making sacrifices also to maintain the freedom of this great country of ours. Local facts. In 2009, the Asbury Park Police took 78 plus guns off the street of this city this year alone. Numerous high-profile cases were solved thanks to working with these fine ladies and gentlemen of our department. 70 arrests alone the week leading up to Mischief Night of October 30th of this year. 70 arrests, so we can keep it down, keep everyone safe, and reduce the amount of mischief. And we did. We were successful in that. So our commitment to your safety is paramount, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to thank the mayor and council also, because without you guys providing us with the manpower and the tools to protect you, to include even voting upon the beautiful uniforms that you see that the honor guard are wearing, without them we couldn't do half the things that we do. So we appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate Lou Parisi also, because he has bestowed upon us, the Asbury Park Police Department, his grandson, Gregory Parisi. So the Parisi name is going to continue living on in the archives of the city of Asbury Park, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause.